Years of frustrations. It goes back to when Danny was ran over by Kurt Angle last year.
Here comes Jeff Hardy,
who's had enough.
Jeff Hardy, you know, like you just said, you know, he's getting, you know, sick and tired of this entire, you know, the entire Jackpot Star family, this bad mouthing, you know, the Hardy name, you know. I think that everyone here can you know, whether you love them or hate them, you understand that the problems that the Hardys are going through, but that's not something that is meant to be discussed in the ring. And so Jeff Hardy is definitely trying to avenge his brother's name. We all have problems. Jeff had his own, and he's able to, you know, come back and redo a name for himself. So.
Here we go, this match is underway.
Yeah, here we go.
I've just been so quiet because of this, my actions on Raw, this past Raw. I'll talk about that later.
You can see here a nice chain grapple. It's a little unorthodox of Jeff Hardy, but you know, and I mean, it just shows that, you know, even though he's known as being a high flyer, you know, the veteran, you know, he's a veteran here in professional wrestling and in WEDF, and so he's able to adapt to any circumstance.
Here's Jeff Hardy with the offense on Danny Jackpot. You know, he's very frustrated. He wants to take out his frustrations on the cousin of Zach Starr, Danny Jackpot, right now.
Oh, and look at this. He's got him in the trio. Whoa, Danny is in trouble. But wait. Look at Danny able to pull himself up.
Well, this Danny's actually wearing purple. That was the color that he wore when he won the WEDF championship.
Maybe he's trying to make a statement here. I mean, he's been talking about it ever since stealing the win against John Cena, that, you know, he will be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, this goes back to bragging rights too. Oh, big clothesline.
Cover. Danny could get an early win here.
With a kick out by Jeff Hardy.
I think that it'd be a huge statement for Jeff Hardy to not only get a win against a world title contender, but also to put this whole family situation. This has almost become like a, you know, I mean, no pun intended, but this is going to be a family feud.
It's become personal. I wonder what Matt Hardy's thinking about while he's in the room trying to lose weight.
I mean, Matt Hardy has his own issues that he has to worry about. And, you know, I mean, I've said this before. You know, I'm not, you know, I've used to be a big supporter of Matt Hardy. You know, these days I'm not necessarily a fan of him, but I don't wish him anything ill toward him. And I hope
cover again.
I do hope that, you know, he recovers 100% and he's able to, you know, get his life back on track. I don't wish ill toward anybody. But for Zach Starr and Danny Jackpot to make this a personal matter, I think it's only best for Jeff to be able to turn this around.
All right, Danny Jackpot rolls Jeff Hardy up. Yeah, cover one. Jeff Hardy kicks out.
I got to say, I'm impressed by the way that Jeff, through all this, has been able to keep his emotions in. You know, he's been, you know, normally when somebody is faced with something like this, their performance in the ring suffers, and that hasn't really been the case with Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy's just been so focused.
I mean, that just shows you how good of a competitor he truly is. There's a scoop slam followed by a drop kick. Nice combination from Jeff Hardy. Look at the eye rake by Danny trying to gain control back.
Doing whatever it takes to win. And look at Jeff Hardy again, the sword. And a big kick to the head. Jeff Hardy could finish off Danny Jackpot right now, but Danny Jackpot gets up. A big drop kick. Extreme Enigma just continues the offense.
That's just textbook Jeff Hardy, staying on the offensive, not giving any room to breathe.
Irish was in the corner. Jeff Hardy drop kick. Danny Jackpot is really hasn't gotten much offense in this match. Oh,
I mean, Danny's kind of just been desperate to.
What's Danny going for here? Springboard! Flash kick right to the head. Will this be it for Jeff? 1, 2. But Jeff Hardy gets the shoulder up in 2.
Jeff Hardy's not going to give up that easily. Oh, wait!
Jeff Hardy was for the win.
Goes for the cover. Could he get it here?
Oh, Danny Jackpot kicks out. Not even a 1 count. But Jeff Hardy, oh!
Oh, wow. Danny able to dodge it somehow.
Now, big time clothesline.
I mean,
turning Jeff Hardy inside out.
That was almost hilarious. He used his whole body.
Like Jeff Hardy catches Danny.
What is he thinking here?
Wait, roll up.
Danny rolls him up, but he looks like his leg is on the rope. The ref wasn't quite paying attention. That should have been broken up immediately, but
Can't call it if the referee can't see it.
this is, WEDF. You would think that the referees here would be the top of the line, but I digress. This match continues on. We have a trade of punches. Jeff Hardy seems to be getting the, seems to be getting the leg up. Wait, look.
Jeff Hardy getting the onslaught of offense right now. And wait a minute.
Wait,
referee.
oh no, the ref is out.
Hey, Zach Starr.
What? Come on.
Hey, they need a chair. Referee doesn't see a thing.
Come on. This is the... Are you serious? Come on, ref. You gotta know...
1, 2. Danny Jackpot has just beaten Jeff Hardy.
But under what circumstances? Can you really call that a victory?
It's win's a win. And Zach Starr, look at them double teaming Jeff Hardy right now.
Come on, somebody stop this.
Matt Hardy's not here. Oh!
John Cena!
No!
Evening the odds! And look at this. Running like scalded dogs.
Oh, we're going to have to take a commercial break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena just interrupting this. Ugh.
We are back, and it looks like Cena's talking to the general manager.
Cena wants a match with Zach.
Teddy gives him the thumbs up.
Teddy gets just so biased towards John Cena. Give him everything he wants. Everything John Cena demands, Teddy Long gives it to him. That's not fair.
And the thing is, Danny... Well, we'll talk about this later. We're back to the Grish. Yeah.
Sin Cara versus El Rojo, Mexico.
Wait, what? He speaks English.
Wait! Oh! El Rojo has become so obsessed.
Who knew he could speak... Since when can he speak English?
It's a translator.
Ah, okay. I'm a little confused, but... moving on, we have the looks like we have the Intercontinental Champion coming out next. Earlier we heard him talk about how he claimed to be pleased with the decision by General Manager Teddy Long to a 4 corners match. Yet on the last Smackdown, an impromptu match with Evan Bourne turned into an Ocean Jack's loss.
The thing about it is that Ocean Jack did not expect that coming, and Teddy Long is become so biased towards all the bad guys around here. I mean, it's not fair. Ocean Jack is not ready for that match.
There's no bias about it. Ocean Jack claims that he got exactly what he wanted, so how is that bias? The thing that's affecting the matter is Ocean Jack was making his presence known, and Teddy Long was basically telling him if he wanted to prove that he was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time that he will be, then he should prove it. And that was his opportunity to get Evan Bourne, and he failed. And that's
anyway, we have a tag match getting underway. Ocean Jack and Dolph Ziggler teaming against Evan Bourne and Rob Van Dam. Do you think Ocean Jack and Dolph Ziggler can get along after Dolph Ziggler got assaulted by Ocean Jack in that triple threat?
Absolutely not. I don't believe either of these men should be trusted, and I don't believe that this is going to end well for either of these men. I do believe that Evan Bourne and RVD can work together, but the same is not going to be the case with Ziggler and Ocean Jack.
Thinking about Ziggler and Ocean Jack, earlier in the season, Ocean Jack literally handed Dolph Ziggler the Intercontinental Championship.
I've been trying to erase that part of the WEDF Smackdown history from my memory, but thank you for that. That is absolutely correct.
Well, you could say that Ocean Jack won the championship fairly, while Dolph Ziggler, on the other hand, was just handed the title early.
I mean, I got to give credit for Ocean Jackson's title. He defeated Bobby Lashley to win that. Bobby Lashley looked like he was never going to lose that championship, and then Ocean Jackson came out of nowhere after I think a second or third attempt and just, dominated.
The thing about Ocean Jackson, though, is that Dolph Ziggler actually has beaten Ocean Jackson for the Intercontinental Championship. It was at Fate of Champions, I believe.
Of course, Evan Bourne. Now he's one of my favorites in this tag team partner. Also, in that 4 corners match is RVD. RVD was unsuccessful last, I believe, at No Way Out, pursuing the Intercontinental Championship. He's been trying to get that title for a couple months, but has not been successful.
Because all he is a loser. He doesn't take himself seriously. He's just so laid back, he's not serious.
I don't know how you could possibly think that. He's actually taking himself more seriously than he ever has. I think he might be asking himself, how much longer does he really have? He might be looking at these might be the final moments of the career of Rob Van Dam. He can't take the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 2.
Interesting way to start this match. Ocean Jax and Evan Bourne.
We must, wrong way for Ocean Jax to start this. I mean, his confidence has not gone anywhere. He still thinks that he's the best in this whole situation. But you can see here Evan Bourne capitalizing on that cocky nature.
I would like to make this announcement because the next episode of Smackdown, the final one before WrestleMania, will actually be a super show where every single superstar involved in WrestleMania is scheduled to appear.
That's right, and I actually, for the first time, and I think, I don't know how long, and like if you can confirm this for me if this is correct, but I believe that I will be commentating with none other than the Intercontinental Champion, Ocean Jax himself.
That is correct. Oh my, Evan Bourne is soaring.
And Evan Bourne just on a streak here. Look at him just taking out both Ziggler and Ocean Jax. He's a man on a mission.
Evan Bourne showing the same amount of offense that Ocean Jax put on Evan Bourne last week to sell the match. And there's a tag to Rob Van Dam. Keep each other fresh.
This is an interesting tag team of RVD and Evan Bourne. They have very similar styles, of course. RVD.
Evan Bourne said he